Hello and welcome back to Ankford Place. So, before we go do all this Jedi business, which we're probably supposed to be doing right now, I was thinking we could go and talk to people like Bastila. Like, we haven't really talked to our teammates for a while.
If you have questions, you should direct them toward the Jedi Council members.
That's not what I'm... I want to talk to my friends. My friends! Hello.
Greetings, my young pupil. Your progress has been most remarkable so far. Are you here to continue your training in the ways of the Jedi?
Sure.
Soon your apprenticeship will end, and you will be granted the title of Padawan, the lowest rank of those within the Jedi Order. Yet first you must prove yourself worthy in the traditions and customs of our Order. As handed down from master to pupil for 1,000 generations. You must successfully complete 3 tests before you earn your place among the Jedi.
I'm ready.
These tests will see if you have truly mastered. First, I will test your knowledge of the Jedi Code. I feel like I've already heard this. These tenets you must now prove there is no emotion.
There is no emotion. There is the Force.
That is not correct, apprentice. Perhaps you are not yet ready for this challenge. There is no shame in admitting weakness. Feel free to speak to the other Jedi in the Academy if you require assistance. They will gladly share their knowledge with you. Return when you feel you are ready for this challenge.
Wait, so I'm actually supposed to know the answers to these questions? Okay. Welcome, Sentient. It is important for the peaceful harmony of all beings that the many paths of Jedi Order be understood. But through knowledge can all see the truth of the Force. Show me a statistical comparison of all 3 times. Show me the Jedi Guardian. Jedi Guardian is battle against the force of evil and dark side that focus on combat training and master full use of the lightsaber. Basic class attributes, 10 vitality, level 4 force points, slow skill progression, fast feat progression. Lock off. Okay, so I need the answers to his questions, I think. That is weird. Oops. That's a weird way of doing things, honestly. But okay. Okay. I want to map party selection. Yes, give me Canterus for a moment. Kind of want to see if I can upgrade his weaponry. Okay. There we go. That should make him a lot tougher to deal with. Sweet! Alright, so we need the answers. I guess we'll just talk to the others. You, Thor.
Greetings, young apprentice. Have you come seeking knowledge of the past? Those who do not learn from history are doomed to repeat it, or so they say. As a chronicler of the Academy here on Dantooine, I feel it is my duty to share the history of our order with the newly initiated. Unfortunately, our recent history is one of tragedy and bloodshed. The Mandalorian Wars, the fall of Revan and Malak, the rise of the Sith. There are important lessons to be learned from these events, if we do not wish to repeat the mistakes of our past.
I seek knowledge of the Jedi Code.
All Jedi must know the Code. Its tenets are the fundamental teachings of our order. Think and meditate on these truths, apprentice. There is no emotion. There is peace. There is no ignorance. There is knowledge. There is no passion. There is serenity. There is no chaos. There is harmony. There is no death. There is the Force. Knowledge of the Code will lead you to the rank of Padawan, and knowledge of the Order and its history will guide you down the path of the light.
Let me just hear it again. I'm eager to learn, Master Dorak.
Of course, I could not tell you the entire history of our order. The Jedi have existed for thousands upon thousands of years. We are as old as the Republic itself. Instead, I will begin 40 years ago with the War of Exar Kun. Like Malak and Revan, Exar Kun was a Jedi who fell to the dark side and led an army against the Jedi and the Republic. Exar Kun was defeated, but the war left both the Republic and our own order severely weakened. For 20 years we struggled to rebuild, trying to erase the scars of the terrible conflict.
What does this have to do with Revan and Malak?
All things in time. You shall learn that history is an intricate weaving of many events. No one thing can be understood without the proper context.
It's more like a big ball of wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey stuff.
20 years ago, the Mandalorians, aware that the Republic was in a weakened state, began conquering small worlds on the Outer Rim. They were careful to choose only planets outside the Republic's jurisdiction. After much debate, the Senate chose not to intervene. As long as the Mandalorians avoided planets that were members of the Republic itself, there would be no retaliation.
They should have protected them.
Well, you can hardly blame the Republic. The memory of war was fresh in everyone's mind. Nobody was eager to relive the horrors in a campaign against the Mandalorians. But in the end, it was unavoidable. The Mandalorians stockpiled resources from their conquered worlds, preparing for massive assault. 7 years ago, they launched a simultaneous attack in 3 separate sectors of Republic space. The Senate had no choice but to retaliate with the entire Republic fleet. The Mandalorian Wars had begun.
Did the Jedi join in?
The Republic petitioned the Jedi Council for aid, but there were many factors to consider before we allowed ourselves to be drawn into another conflict, so soon after the war with Exar Kun. While the Jedi Council preached patience, there were many among our order who were eager for us to join the battle. 2 young knights in particular demanded immediate action, Revan and Malak. They rallied many of the Jedi to their cause, and against the wishes of their masters, joined the Republic fleet battling the Mandalorians. Revan was a brilliant military leader, and the Republic fleet began to win victory after victory. 4 years ago, the Mandalorians surrendered unconditionally.
How did the Dark Revan fall to the dark side?
Revan and Malak were heroes, the great saviors of the Republic. A third of the Republic fleet was under their direct command. And then something happened. Instead of returning after the war's end, the ships under Revan's command went deep into unexplored space. They claimed to be searching for the last remnants of the Mandalorian fleet. All contact was lost. For many months it was assumed some great disaster had befallen the entire fleet. Everyone thought they were dead. There were unsubstantiated rumors of Revan and Malak being seen on a number of different planets during these months, scattered sightings that were never confirmed.
What happened next?
3 years ago, Revan and Malak returned at the head of a massive invasion fleet. Revan had assumed the title of Sith Lord. The hero had become a conqueror.
Where did Revan get the ships for the Sith fleet?
Some of the ships in the Sith fleet are those that were under Revan's command during the Mandalorian Wars, but many more are of an alien design we've never seen before. The source of this massive fleet is one of the many things about the Sith we cannot explain. It seems impossible to have created it in such a short time, yet we cannot deny its existence. The source of the Sith soldiers is unfortunately much easier to understand. Initially, the bulk of the force were former Republic soldiers who had served under Revan. With each conquest, thousands more flocked to join the invaders, swelling their numbers. Even many of our own order have betrayed us, lured by Sith promises of riches and power.
So, what happened next?
For 2 years, the Sith were all but invincible. Fortunately, Bastila and her battle meditation allowed the Republic to win a few key victories and kept the Sith from total triumph. In desperation, we set a trap for the Dark Lord. Bastila was with the strike team that tried to capture Revan, as you probably know. She was there at Revan's end. That was nearly a year ago, but things have not improved. Malak has stepped in and assumed the mantle of Dark Lord for himself, though he's far from Revan's equal in strategy or tactics. Still, his fleet continues to grow in both ships and soldiers. If we do not find some way to stop the Sith soon, Malak will overwhelm us with sheer numbers.
What can I learn from Revan's history?
Revan's tale shows us how even the greatest of Jedi can fall to the dark side. You must always be on guard against the evil that dwells within you. Think hard upon this lesson.
I will think on this, Master Dorak.
May the Force be with you.
Okay. Journal? Let's see. All Jedi must... There's no emotion, there's peace, there's no ignorance, there's knowledge, there's no passion, there's serenity, there's no chaos, there's harmony, there's no death, there's force. Alright, let's see if we can remember this.
Greetings, my young...
Okay.
Soon your apprenticeship will end in the traditions and customs of our order. These tests will see if you have truly mastered the training you have been given, both mental and physical. Upon completing these tests, you will pass. First, I will test. You must now prove you have a Jedi's understanding of the code by completing these fundamental precepts of our order. There is no emotion.
There is peace.
There is no ignorance.
There is knowledge.
There is no passion.
There is serenity.
There is no chaos.
There is harmony, I think.
There is no death.
There is the Force.
You have learned your studies well, apprentice. It will not be long before you are a full member of our order. But first, you must pass the second test and learn about the most prized possession of a Jedi, the very symbol of our order, the lightsaber. The lightsaber is the traditional weapon of our order. It is a symbol of a Jedi's skill, dedication, and authority. And each lightsaber is as individual as the Jedi who wields it. The blade is made of pure energy, focused by polished crystals in the hilt. As the second test, each Jedi must construct his lightsaber with his own hands. And now it is your time. Speak with Master Dorak, and he will guide you through the choosing of a crystal.
Okay. Well, thank you for that. That was cool. Let's just save. Okay. Dorak. Master Dorak is... This one? This is Master Dorak. I already spoke to Dorak once, but okay.
You have come, young apprentice, at Master Zar's bidding. He sees great promise in you, as do I. The time has come for you to choose the color of your lightsaber. This color also reflects your demeanor and position within the Order.
What colors are there?
Blue is the color of the Jedi Guardian. This Jedi battles against the forces of evil and the dark side. They focus more on combat training and use of the lightsaber.
That's probably
Yellow
the one I'm
is the
going
color
with.
of the Jedi Sentinel. This Jedi ferrets out deceit and injustice, bringing it to light. They focus less on combat and more on other skills and abilities. Green is the color of the Jedi Consular. This Jedi seeks to bring balance to the universe. They mediate between other groups, using their powers to end conflict and preserve peace.
Jedi Guardian.
Indeed. We shall see. I will now ask you questions, and your responses will indicate which class you lean most towards. A woman and her small child are beset by a desperate-looking group of thugs. They're menacing her with weapons, and she screams to you for help. What do you do?
Stop the thugs and find out why they're attacking her.
Indeed. Very well. On to the next question. You are in combat with a dark Jedi allied with the Sith. There is a pause in the combat. What do you do?
Find out why he turned to the dark side and try to turn him, try to use Winnie's technique. I'll probably do the number 2.
Yes, I suspected as much. Now for the next question. There is a locked door, and your goal lies on the other side. What do you do?
Try to pick the lock.
I am beginning to see a pattern here, apprentice. I have a feeling about what you would be best at. But first, the final question. You are the head of an enclave on a contested world. The Dark Jedi have infiltrated and are causing unrest across the planet. What do you do?
Coordinate with the planetary government to identify the infiltrators.
Yes, I thought as much. As I suspected, you would be most suitable as a Jedi consular. Which color and path do you believe yourself most suited to, apprentice?
But I still want to be the blue one! Yuck! But I guess if I'm better at being green, I'm green.
Here is a green crystal for your lightsaber. Go speak to Master Jar again, and he will instruct you on how to construct it.
Alright, we're getting a Yoda thing. Alright, so... I guess I would want more persuade. Wait, what does it recommend me? Computer use? No, persuade. Feats. Weapon proficiency, lightsaber. Oh, jeez. Dueling. Because focus on using single one-handed weapons in battle. Gain 1 to attack, 1 to defense. Toughness. Oh, melee weapons. I see. Weapon focus, lightsaber. It's a +1 attack bonus to lightsabers. This feat further reduces the attack penalty of a character wielding a double-bladed weapon or 2 weapons. 1 in each hand. Yes, please. I kind of want that more than any of the others. Okay, powers. Jeez, light side power. Heals all party members within a 15-meter radius. It heals 5... I'm not sure. Restricted by armor. When this armor is retired... I kind of want the healing one because... But I am a tank, so... I should force valor. Increase the physical attributes and saving throws and all party members by 2 points. Effect lasts for a blue. This power offers some protection from direct force attacks. Force power attacks Jedi opponents, possibly negating the effects. The attacking Jedi makes an opposed roll using a d20 plus his level versus a DC of 10 plus the defending character's level. Why are they suddenly mentioning dice in a video game? I don't expect myself to be sitting around with a dice in this game, so I don't know why they bring it up. I guess they copied the rule set from the Star Wars pen and paper game, but it's still weird that suddenly they're like, oh, use a d20, lots of stats. No, please, don't just say what it does. Don't just... If the attacker's result is greater, the attack succeeds. If the defense total is greater, attack has no defense. Force resistance lasts for 60 seconds. Actually, I kind of want that one. I also want the healing one, but I shouldn't get it, should I? Physical attributes. Yeah, that's probably it. That's probably a better... Also grants immunity to poison. Okay. Ooh. Cool.
Huh?
Alright, Canderous. Attributes. He has a lot of wisdom. That's weird. Let's give him strength. I don't have the notes next to me right now. What does it recommend? It recommends what I was going to give him, so... okay, feet. Let's see. Improve the things he already has. Master Rapid Shot. Okay. Sweet. Mission. Level up. Attributes. She should get some more dexterity. Skills. She should get some more security. And some more demolitions. And some more awareness. Stealth. Yeah. Actually, no, let's... no, okay, she can't. Alright. Feats. She uses 2 weapons, so she should get the 2 weapon fighting. Alright. Alright.
Sure.
Where do I construct my lightsaber? Do I construct it at your?
Ah, good. Now that you have selected your crystal, we shall begin the construction of your lightsaber.
Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-doop-doop-a-doop. Lightsaber, don't get hit by the lasers. Doop-a-doo, you will burn to death. Ah. Crystal green. Assemble. Alright. Well, thank you for watching this episode of Ankford Plays. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you join next time for more shenanigans. Until then, bye!